today's video is a makeup tutorial on the look I am wearing right now. It is very glamorous. It's nighttime appropriate. I don't exactly know what I'm gonna call this look, but I wanted to do a nighttime look and incorporate like summery colors in it as well. So this is what I came up with. It's very nighttime appropriate, but it's also very summery and warm, and I love how it looks. You could totally wear this look during the daytime if you want to. Just don't add false lashes, just put regular mascara and you're good to go. But these false lashes make it look very like glamorous and nighttime. It's like almost too much for me because I'm not used to lashes, and these are very long. These are really long lashes. But I absolutely love how it looks, and it's nice to get out of my comfort zone in terms of falsies every once in a while. So yeah, these are my favorite colors to wear on my eyes. I am using MakeupGeek's Vegas Lights Pigment all over my lid, and it is amazing. It is one of the prettiest pigments I've ever seen, and it is super affordable. And I have my baby Amber Lights underneath. I just think it looks really nice and very summery. So if you want to see how to get this look, then just keep on watching. Okay, so I'm going to start by priming my eyes. I'm using MAC's Painterly Paint Pot, not only to prime but to cover up those horrid veins on my eyes. I'm going to apply this to my entire eye and underneath my brow bone as well. Next, I'm taking a fluffy blending brush and MAC's Soft Brown Eyeshadow, and I'm going to apply this in my crease just a little bit, just so that the pigment that I'm going to place on my lid transitions nicely, and it's going to be our transition shade. Next, I'm going to take the star of the show, and it is MakeupGeek's Vegas Lights Pigment. It is a beautiful coppery color. It's amazing. And because this pigment has a lot of glitter, I am going to spray my brush with MAC Fix Plus. You can use eye drops if you don't have Fix Plus, but this is the kind of pigment that really needs something like Fix Plus, because if I were to apply it without it, it would just be like a bunch of little sparkles all over my eye, and the Fix Plus really intensifies it and just makes it so much prettier. So I'm going to apply this to my entire lid right up to my crease. Next, on my MAC 217, I'm going to go into the color Saddle by MAC. This is just like a medium brown with a lot of like red to it. It's a very warm brown. And I am just going to start blending out this pigment little by little. This part is pretty tedious. I go back into the saddle color over and over again and just slowly but surely start to blend the saddle color into my crease and blend away any harsh lines that the pigment made. So like I said, it's a little tedious. Just go back and forth and slowly bring that color up. Then I'm going to go back into my fluffy blending brush and blend out the harsh edges. Then back into the 217 with some more saddle and just slowly diffuse this color and start bringing it up and blow it out into the crease. And again, some more back and forth. Now I'm just going to take a makeup wipe and clean any of the fallout, and then add a sharp cat eye to my eyeshadow. So once I do that and get it nice and sharp, as you see here, it looks nice and sharp, I'm just going to go back into the color Soft Brown by MAC and add some to my crease. I'm going to take this eye kohl from MAC. I think it's called Costa Riche. I'm not exactly sure, but it is a nice warm brown. It has like red undertones to it, and it's really beautiful. I have repurchased this numerous times. I love it. And I'm just adding that to my waterline and my tight line. And then I'm going to go ahead and prime my face with Too Faced Prime and Poreless Primer. And then the foundation I'm going to be using is my L'Oreal True Match in N3 Natural Buff. And I am using this with my Real Techniques sponge. I've actually been using this a lot more than my beauty blender. I've kind of neglected my beauty blender a little bit. So this sponge is just so amazing. You can get it at on the Real Techniques website or at Ulta.com. I recommend it. It's very inexpensive and just as good as the beauty blender. It does soak up a little bit more product than the beauty blender does in my opinion, but it's really good. Next, I'm going to add my concealer. I'm using my Boo Boo Cover Up Concealer and just applying it underneath my eyes to cover my dark circles and to highlight my face as well. You guys have seen me do this part a million times, but I'm just blending it out with my finger, and then I'm going to blend it out some more with my e.l.f. pointed foundation brush, and I'm going to do that to both eyes, of course. To set my under eye concealer to prevent it from creasing, I am using MAC's Emphasize Powder and just dabbing that underneath my eyes. I have to set my under eye concealer because if not, it will crease on me. So this just prevents creasing. Now moving back onto my eyes, I'm using the Balm's Schwing eyeliner. This is a great high-end liquid liner. It's probably my favorite one. It dries matte and it's super easy to use. I'm just going to add a thin line. I'm not going to wing it out or anything, just a really thin line. I'm going to take my Clinique Lash Doubling Mascara and I'm going to apply a very thin coat of this to my lashes because I will be going in with falsies. And the falsies I will be using are the Red Cherry 217, and I'm not used to applying them on camera yet, so forgive me. I have to apply them off camera because it takes forever. But then I'm going to move on to underneath my lash line, and I'm using MAC's Amber Lights. This is my all-time favorite eyeshadow. You guys know this. It's so beautiful. And I'm just going to apply a generous amount underneath my lashes. I'm being very sloppy with this because I want it to be like everywhere underneath my lashes. Then I'm going to clean my pencil brush and apply MAC's Nylon to the very inner part of my eye, like the tear duct area, just to highlight. And I love this eyeshadow for the inner tear duct. It's beautiful. Then for underneath my brow bone, since there's so much shimmer going on, I'm just going to take a matte cream color and apply this underneath my brow bone. Here I'm using the cream shade in my Lorac Pro palette. Just any matte color will be fine. And then I'm going to apply a thin coat of the Clinique mascara to my bottom lashes. I'm going to add some bronzer to my face, and I'm using the NARS Laguna bronzer. This is such a beautiful summer bronzer because it has a little bit of sparkle in it, but it doesn't really come off when you put it on your face. It's just very warm and beautiful. So I'm going to contour my face with this. I am using the tapered highlighting brush from Sigma, and I'm just going to apply this around my forehead and, you know, other places where you would normally contour. Then I'm going to add some blush. I am using Milani's Luminoso blush. It's a beautiful, like, warm peach, but I'm only adding just a light wash of this to my cheeks, nothing too crazy. And then for my lips, I am using Revlon's Smoked Peach lipstick, and I'm just going to dab this on a little bit. I don't want too much pigment to come off. And then I'm going to top it off with NYX Butter Gloss and Fortune Cookie. I have been using this non-stop. You guys know I've been using it like crazy. So I'm just going to add that right on top. Okay guys, so that completes this nice copper summer nights makeup look. I really hope you guys enjoyed. Thank you so much for watching. Please subscribe if you haven't already, and I will see you in my next video. Bye!